Hello, everybody. Everybody. I guess that's not really appropriate to say on this stream, but hello, everybody. Just give me a second. I gotta hook up the Ethernet. Okay. Have you heard of the high mills? I'm gonna pronounce that mills. It just sounds better or more fitting. Can you imagine if we did call them mills, though? That'd be funny. So, chat, something happened today. And, for those of you who don't know, I've been doing this YouTube thing for, like, let's see, it was since I was, like, 15 or so. I don't know exactly how long that's been. Did your book get a prestigious award? Happy 100 subs. That's right, Timmer. I finally broke 100 subs. And this is the same channel that has 2 previous attempts at doing YouTube. One scripted, one game strom, the Let's Plays. And those got a few subs. And now it's the trickle, the drops, the drips, the drops have finally culminated into 100 subs, a nice round number. And I guarantee you none of those like 75 people that subscribe for GameStrom probably even use YouTube anymore. Hit 100? Do it? Yeah, I mean, I'd love to just do it. So, you know, thank you guys in chat for actually being here for 100 subs. Wow, that's crazy. I never thought I'd get here. Well, maybe not never. Uh-oh, nap time! Timur's passing out. He's losing consciousness as we speak. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. Everybody say nightmare, so he has nightmares when he goes for his nap. It probably wouldn't work. Anyway, we're playing Oblivion again, and my PC recognizes the fact that it does indeed come with a disk drive, so now we don't need to migrate my save. Does that work? No. It's something you say to someone who's like on acid, and that works. I suspect if you shouted nightmare, nightmare, nightmare at somebody while they were trying to take a nap, they'd simply wake up. Don't you need to migrate it anyway? Well, yes, I do. Which is why I actually went and found out that it is indeed possible to move the file over to the Game of the Year edition, which includes the DLCs. Oh, this is not too loud, is it? This music in the background? I gotta get the scene set up here. Just get an ISO. For what? For Oblivion? I mean, I have Game of the Year edition here. I installed it today. So maybe next time we stream, I'll be playing Game of the Year edition. As far as I can tell, there's nothing different about it, other than it includes the DLCs, and it's fine to migrate it from a vanilla vanilla Oblivion up to Game of the Year edition. I triple checked. So we will be doing the DLCs. Confirmed. I'm actually very excited for the Shivering Isles. Okay, it seems to be stable. I shouldn't have said that. As soon as I said that, it crashed. Well, that's to be expected, I suppose. I did minimize it so I could switch over the inputs, but anyway. There, you guys should see it now. Speaking of drugs, yeah, we're gonna have a quick drug discussion. Because I saw something on YouTube. It was a video about a new TikTok challenge. A new TikTok trend. Where you buy an industrial grade. Is that the Discord overlay? Yes, I usually have Discord closed, but I guess it was there. Anyway. It's a new trend where people buy industrial grade bottles of like, what is it? Whipped cream? Oh, hello. Hello. Anyway, I don't use TikTok. Yeah, I know, but like a lot of people do. And I'm sure that it's sort of spilled out off of TikTok. And no, Cirque, we are in fact not talking about compressed air. We're talking about straight nitrous oxide, which is a potent inhalant and will destroy your brain cells so they can get high. It's called Whippets, but instead of like a normal sized container, it's this massive, like the size of your forearm, massive can of nitrous oxide, where if you use the whole can, you're just a vegetable by the end of it. And people are getting crazy into that because these gas canisters, being for confections, have flavors. They're like a delicious berry flavor, and if you snort it, it tastes like berries, but it also, you know, slowly destroys your brain. And guess what it's called? Goofy gas. They have to know what they're doing with this. They have to. Like what's in whipped cream cans, but just the can, I think. What? People are doing that? Yeah. You can do it like with a normal can of whipped cream as long as you don't hit the whipped cream part, but I think these come with a compressed nitrous oxide component and then the cream component, and if you divest the two, it's just straight nitrous oxide or something. T-Dog, goofy gas, goofy grass. That's exactly why I bought it up, because Temer kept saying goofy grass, but now there's an actual goofy gas. And that people are, like, lobotomizing themselves with. Yeah, I used to use that at the Starbucks. Yeah, that's what these things are designed for. They're designed for restaurants to have their, like, all-day supply of whipped cream. Please do not do that ever. Yes, I cannot stress enough that this is not even like doing a normal drug. Inhalants like nitrous oxide give you a high because your brain interprets its cells dying as euphoria. Let me say that again. The high comes from your cells dying. You can't have one or the other. When you do the goofy gas trend on TikTok, you're just straight up poisoning yourself. BRB, I'm gonna do that. This is why we can't have nice things. This is why people ate Tide Pod. So again on this episode, we're looking for something to do. The Archmage and in the T-Dog, you're preaching to people who would never do it. Yeah, I know, but I have to say that if I'm saying this stuff publicly. I thought you guys might appreciate the absurdity. TikTok is dumbing people down, I swear. Well, in this case, if you do goofy gas, your intelligence level will, like, measurably start to fall. I shouldn't be laughing. People probably ruined their lives doing this. At least he's preaching. I zoned out during the discussion and imagined the priests of Mina the goofy gas. I don't know why that's so funny. Why is it the priests of Vermina specifically? I had TikTok for a short time for cleaning hacks, but I deleted it. Well, that's another thing, though. Like, I saw a compilation of cleaning hacks, and it was just somebody making mustard gas in their toilet because they didn't know what they were doing. He's informing us because none of us would know otherwise. Yeah, that's true. That's true. They have goofy gas to defeat the orcs. That's why the orcs are like that. That's rude. That's probably racist towards orcs. Grandma Geely is a part of the goofy gas trend. I think Ugg Dealer has been selling some goofy gas and maybe dipping into her own supply. That's why she's not smart enough to do spells, and why she has to use an axe to solve all of the Mage's Guild problems. Your enchanted item does not have enough charge. Well, I'm not going to blow up the whole forest just for one dog. Your character. Yes, if you do it, you'll look like her. This is what nitrous oxide does to a motherfucker. Another dog, huh? So, Timber wants me to find a MILF and take a quest from her. So that's what I'm doing. I'm wandering through the woods until I encounter a MILF, and then we will take her quest. And I will leave it up to Timmer as to who qualifies, I guess. Eat the dog. Jesus Christ, Timmer. Why do you want me to eat the dog? Shrine of Sanguine. Yeah, I would like to go towards it, though. Let's check out that shrine. That actually sounds kind of interesting. Kids are inhaling galaxy gas to get high. Oh, I guess I got it wrong. I guess I was thinking about goofy grass. It's galaxy gas. That's right. That rung a bell in my head there, Timmer. I apologize for calling it goofy gas. Is that really what it's called? Galaxy gas? Yeah. Sorry, T-Dog, the burst your bubble is not actually called goofy gas. That sucks. I must have accidentally inhaled some galaxy gas. Sorry, guys. There's a big-ass disclaimer on the website. Oh, yeah, I bet they put that up as soon as people started calling their lawyers. My son died, or my son is in the hospital because of your product. You shouldn't be selling this to children. And they're like, ma'am, we sell industrial confectioner equipment. If you say it enough times, you might get demonetized. Well, in that case, from now on, I will continue to refer to it as goofy gas. Because if that's true, I don't want to get demonetized. Right, you have to be level 20 for this quest. I remember.
It all feels good. It's all fun. Why not?
This is what they say right before huffing the goofy gas, but it never ends well.
I joined for the parties and stayed for the parties. Why would I go back to work? That life is for suckers.
As we see here, another person infected with the goofy gas virus.
Have you come to revel in the glory that is the shrine of Sanguine?
This guy's just a Daedric worshipper. You can ignore him.
Do not
He's not
test
harmless.
his patience.
But goofy gas, man, that's nothing to shake a stick at. She's a cutie. Unfortunately, she doesn't have a quest. Let's try going to Anvil. You know, we don't ever spend much time in Anvil. We'll go to Anvil. I'm trying to find out what kind of legal way. I'm not permitted to enter the website. It won't let me. They're probably putting up all sorts of protections now. You got to be a licensed distributor to purchase the gas. Anyway, I think we should stop talking about the nitrous oxide inhalation. Let's change the subject. Timur, how's that hurricane weather been treating you? If you don't mind sharing, it knocked out the power? I heard.
Well met.
Anyone else in that hurricane right now? Chances probably no. It's clearing up now. We got flood warnings. Oh, shit, man. You got a basement? You should secure the basement. You probably already got that advice. Yeah, it is the middle of the night. I'm in Maryland. I'm just getting some nasty rain. Well, I'm Canadian, so I don't know where Maryland is. But will you get hit with it? Are you in the path? What the fuck is Maryland? Timur's American. He doesn't even know.
How do you do?
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to make fun of Maryland. It's not a real state, says Timur. Timur, what the hell?
My name's Quillweave. I've had some success selling stories about the lives of the lower and criminal classes.
Oh, she's a crime writer?
Didn't you see that Oblivion gate?
Wow.
You too.
We're always in the path. Yeah, we are in Newfoundland, but it usually takes until the end for it to hit us.
How are you?
New Jersey annexed to Maryland a few years ago. It's Shrek.
What is
I wasn't looking at the screen. I didn't see Shrek.
How are
We're a
you?
tiny state famous for crabs, and that's about it. And Old Bay. Oh, Old Bay seasoning. That I've heard of. Even though we don't have it here.
How would you like to get my husband Gogan out of hot water?
Well, Timur, she has a husband. Don't know if she has children. What do you think? MILF material? Sorry, MILV material. Do it? All right, let's do it. Sure, what's he done?
Believe me, he'll need all the help he can get to worm his way out of this one. To think he'd fall for the gang's scheme. Oh, I could kill him.
Oh, so he's in
I'm
deep
sorry.
with the
I'm
mob, is he?
rambling, and you look confused. Let me explain.
Help that lady. I am
The women in
going
the
to help
gang
this
use
lady.
their wiles to lure men out to some remote location and rob them blind.
Your
Been
husband.
going on for
Oh,
some time
that does
now.
not bode well for their
The
relationship.
city guard hasn't done very much about it because, frankly, the men who are robbed are so embarrassed they don't want to report it.
Jesus
Take, for
Christ.
example, that good-for-nothing husband of mine, Gogan. He cared more about their charms than my own.
Jesus. Lady, just dump him. Honestly, he
Good,
sounds
but
like a
nothing lasts
pig.
about-
Unless there's some necromancy or sorcery going on here.
Husband, he's
Maybe
lucky
that's
I
it.
still love
Maybe there's some incantation or some sort of spell at work here. Oh, is there no quest marker? Somewhere nearby. Well, this is going to be a little harder because I'm not a man, so I can't purposefully let myself get lured out there. He's in with the Molag Ball cult. The new person stayed in chat for more than 5 minutes. This is great. Timur, don't draw attention. My viewer numbers are gonna crash down to 2 since you brought it up. The bubble will burst. Gotta love how she asks a rando on the streets and divulges all this mess. Honestly, it seemed like she really wanted to talk about it. Who's this guy digging a grave? He's not digging a grave. He's raking a broken headstone. You know that's not gonna fix it, right?
Dumania Jurich, Primate of Anvil. Goodbye.
She's like a big shot, and she's here hitting a headstone with a rake. That hurricane is going to Molag Balls, Maryland. He's the graveyard. I mean, there's plenty of fertilizer.
I'm Hasatho.
Has your husband been taken by a sultry gang of thieves? Farming loot from Skilitos. Nah, that's what it's doing to Florida. Yeesh. Maybe I'll ask the town guard, but no one's come forward, so that probably wouldn't work. Who's her husband?
Richard.
Uh,
When Gogan was,
Gogan.
with the women, they took something quite... He was carrying a precious family heirloom.
took
with
his
him
virgin-
when he was lured out to their lair. It was
family
a small
heirloom.
ring given to him on our... The ring belonged to my mother and has been in the family for
Okay.
generations. I'm willing to give you all the money
There's
I
no
have to
pizza
get it
tonight
back.
because I moved to do
100
a college
gold.
dorm. Well, Juno,
Can you
I'll have you
help
know that
us?
I'm actually making pizza tonight. Ho ho, a twist. Yeah, I'll help you.
Thank you.
Oh, now.
I hope the reward will suit the risk. What
No,
can I-
no quest marker, gang.
All I can tell you is that the best place to start is
flowing
at the flowing
bowl.
bowl. Gogan may be able to give you more information.
Okay, so
The flowing
We
bowl attracts the worst.
could
who have
find Gogan.
to offer.
I guess we'll start at
Always
the
be
bowl
on
place. They took his family jewels, sliced them right off. The flowing ball. Timur, you're the one who initially resisted the whole Molag ball meme. I'll have you know.
That's someone I wouldn't mind working for.
May your kills be quick and many.
No, whoa. Gogan's house. Oh. He's locked himself inside.
Take care.
Sounds hot. Be gone. I'll have you know, now I gave up. Gogan's the poor sod who's had his Molag balls stolen, okay?
I've already told you pretty much everything I know about their gang.
Eh?
I've already told you pretty much everything I know about their gang.
What do you want?
Okay. This is gonna be a little awkward.
See, my wife couldn't keep a big mouth shut.
Whoa, they hate each other!
I lost the family ring to those sirens. I'm ashamed about the whole incident, but not ashamed enough to ask for your help. I was sitting in the flowing bowl, and the most
And then he
fetching
immediately
Lord
starts
woman
giving me
you've
stuff
ever
to help
seen
him.
Walked in with an equally attractive Imperial woman following.
So
After
we're looking
we
for a
exchanged
Nord and
words,
an,
I
and an
followed them out to a
Imperial.
farmhouse. Inside, they asked me to remove my clothes and items. Well, I did. And then suddenly they brandished
Well, I
weapons
did!
and robbed me.
Saying this with
They
the
sent me away with
wife in
barely
the
a
room.
stitch of clothing. Harlots.
Harlots, excuse
Just
you,
please help me get that ring back.
adulterer.
I want to save what's left of my marriage.
He wants to save what's left of his marriage.
I'm merely a man. How could I resist? What a mess I've gotten myself into.
For Christ's sakes, dude, it's not that hard.
Hello.
I see you couldn't keep. Oh, Timur, you're posting cursed shit in chat. Stop it. And what's this? You're messaging. Oh, here we go. Okay, so Timur's gotten me like the terms of service from the Goofy Gas website. Condition of sale, nitrous oxide products. Products containing nitrous oxide are sold solely as food processing propellant for whipped cream and culinary food use only. Is unlawful for a person to purchase products containing nitrous oxide for any purpose not intended herein and legally authorized. So it's super illegal for them to sell it to you for that purpose, and it's super illegal for you to buy it for that purpose. Interesting, interesting. I've never played Skyrim, but my husband loves it. Honestly, it's one of the most, what's the word? Accessible.
You cannot escape the
It's what? Oh God! Daedric agents. Here?
Talk to Faustina. She's got a proposition for you.
The Nord. And her name is Homewrecker.
Never seen you here before. You look like you can handle yourself in a fight. And I'm sure
because I'm a
you wouldn't
woman,
mind
they're
making
trying to
little extra money.
recruit me. Oh.
I've put together a gang. We
Chat.
make money by luring fools out to the middle of nowhere.
Why don't we
and robbing
join
them?
them?
Blind.
We could be the
Because
ugliest
we build men who are
temptress in the
easily
gang.
fooled into believing they will have their way with us. Oh, men are so gullible.
I want to join them, chat.
I'll leave the decision up
Is
to
that the
you.
polite way of saying hoe?
If you want to join up,
It's polite way
meet
of
us at
saying
the
a
Greggan
woman who
farmhouse
doesn't
around
care
the
that her
water
man
in the
is
evening.
married.
I'll mark it on your map. Oh, and one
These gang
more
members
thing.
have
If
affiliations
you
with
breathe a
the
word of this
Daedra.
to the city guard, you won't.
Join us.
Just to be perfectly clear, we're not prostitutes. We do everything on our own terms, and the men never, ever lay one hand on us.
Well, at least they have principles.
Interesting. Go on.
What's going on
Well
with
met.
you?
What's new with you?
I saw some.
They
night
say
crabs
syndicates
by
of
the water
wizards have led a
recently.
boycott of
I
imperial
was
see you.
goods in the land of the
Mark it on your map.
Howdy.
Do it.
Ultima
It's
has
so in
powerful
character. That's what I was
weapons.
thinking.
It
That's
could
what I
be
was thinking.
dangerous situation.
Let's go. Let's go become the ugliest temptress imaginable. Hey, big boy. Want to come out to this farmhouse with me? What was I saying about Skyrim? It's a game you can get into if you're not big on games. Speaking of which, you know, the Skyrim grandma quit because she did everything in the game. It took her 9 years to get bored of it. I wonder if she tried mods. Oop, that's the wrong spell. Nine years. Yeah, she streamed it for 9 years too. Or she just made YouTube videos. I don't really remember which. But yeah, she got bored. She got bored of it. I haven't even gotten bored of Skyrim yet. I still have a file that I'm working on. You know, I'm playing around with all the smithing tree, see what's there, because I don't really focus on the smithing tree. It's still fun, but I haven't played it for 9 years straight. Always taking breaks. She kept doing different characters towards the end. I guess just to see what changes. She should branch off into other games. I think one of the reasons why she said she was going to quit playing Skyrim is because she had other hobbies that she was interested in doing. And gaming was taking up too much of her time. I don't know what those hobbies are. I didn't read the full article, but she's 80 plus years old. Very impressive. Lately, my computer's been having a trouble with overheating. I think Oblivion is fine, but sometimes you might have to listen to me turning on the turbo booster. That might cut through the noise canceling. Can you hear it? I'll be silent for a minute. You just listen, see if you can hear the fan. Pretending the fan is an immersive breeze blowing over the fields. So you can you can hear it. 10 p.m. It's not evening yet for them? All right, 11 p.m.
I see you decided to take us up on our offer. Good. We could use another gal in the gang. Here's how it
We're
works.
gonna be gangsters.
We
We're gonna
case
be
the phone bowl for
gangsters.
a likely subject. Namely, we look for a married guy who drinks a lot.
Oh yeah, he's got to be drunk.
Then we'll send you
I
in
can't hear
there
it? Well,
where
that's
you
good.
charm the man and get him to come out
I don't want
to
my
some
computer to
location
melt.
we pick to rob him. When he gets there, we make him take off all his clothes, which is very easy, by the way.
Very easy.
While they're helpless, that's when we spring the trap. So far, we haven't had to draw one drop of blood. The best part of the whole thing is that the men are so embarrassed they won't tell the guards.
They told me.
So, the bottom line is, you show a little skin, just a tease. No one touches you. What do you say?
No! I don't want to say no! I want to see the game struggle to find something good to say about my character.
Well, that's never happened before. I suppose we'd have to kill you. I mean, we can't have you going back to Anvil and ruining the whole plan.
Okay.
But why say no when it's so much easier and more...
No! Why couldn't they have squeezed an ounce more creativity out of their brains and written an evil route for this quest? I'm here to join the gang! I want to join! Oh, Oblivion writers! You're on my shit list!
Damn, I knew it. You're working for the city guard, aren't you?
Sexism of
I
any
didn't
kind
think they
is
would be
not
stupid
okay.
enough to send someone alone. But so be it.
Does
I
this
should
version have the
known
bad
after I
voice
fenced that
acting?
stupid ring and discovered it was a fake.
It's the
Worthless.
base game.
All part of the guard's plan, I suppose. Okay, girls. We got someone who doesn't want to cooperate.
Oh boy. They have a Khajiit woman. All right, ladies, I've just come back from the watering bowl. We need the Khajiit. It'll be easy, trust me. We need the Khajiit. Okay, awesome. I'm here for it. She's the ancestor to fisticuffs. Well, she's unarmed and, well, I'm just about to... For those of you who know this game, ignore why I have 46 of these. Oh, she survived. Hello.
I had a feeling you'd be surprised when you saw us in our real uniforms. I see you have a puzzled look on your face.
They were...
Ask away.
So if I had joined the gang, they would have just come in and stabbed me in the back, huh? Jesus, they were guards the whole time.
Gogan and I are really members of the Anvil City Watch. I suppose you could say we work undercover.
Not anymore.
We've been
I've
trying
seen
to
your
foil
face.
Faustina's gang for months now. Every time we tried to interview a man who was lured there, they refused to talk.
Yeah, so you pretended to
The
be a
women in the gang
commoner.
picked married men to seduce for just that reason.
I knew it. Taking
It
a
was
quest
decided
from
the
a
only way to
MILF
stop
wouldn't
this
end
gang
well.
was to send in a stranger. You fit the bill perfectly. It's a shame it had to end in so much violence. But someone was bound to get hurt sooner or later.
Eh. What about Faustinia?
We'll clean up the mess. Duncan, if you ever find yourself back in Anvil, stop by any time. You've done well.
She's like, I work
Don't
undercover.
spend all the
Please
money
don't tell
for a
anyone.
reward in one place.
Girl, that's not really a good way to stay incognito. Just saying. Didn't seem like they stole much gold. 200 to kill 3 people. Yeah, it's not bad. I've had to do more for a lot less. And look, they actually do have riches down here from their conquests. Emeralds. I'm not even gonna try. Oh, wait. You can see the names of the men who have been lured here by their clothing. Oh, this one thought. Oh, this one thought. And their shoes, too. Can you return the clothing? I don't think so. Hey, there's a copy of the Lusty Argonian Maid down here. I believe the text is identical to the ones in Skyrim.
Sorry,
Disappointingly, I know.
Got a lot to do here.
Oh,
We can
I forgot
talk
I wasn't
later,
playing
man.
Divinity. I tried to take the painting and sell it. Read us the... Tamara, if you want to see that, just go back to where I did it in Skyrim, okay? I did that once. And YouTube didn't shut down the stream. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the Imperial capital. YouTube is stricter now. Yeah, I've heard. But I've also heard that it's mostly applies to people in the partner program, which I'm not. Is that like a bad book? It depends on who you ask, I guess. It's well, how do I put this delicately? It's erotica, yes, that's right.
Greetings, Brett.
Greetings!
You know, I saw your fight.
Oh, that's right. This old mage watched me fight in the... Is that a potato? Is a potato in the display case? Anyway, I even forget what I was talking about. Great.
The council is in complete disarray at the King of Worms has obviously targeted the guild. All of my attention is devoted to the council. I am unable to look into something that has been brought to my attention.
Ah, here we go. I can go, yes.
Good. Please.
All right, we're making progress.
I have not heard from Jean Frasoric for a few days now, which is unusual for her. While I welcome the break from correspondence with her, I worry that something may be amiss given recent developments.
Yeah, she was so fucking annoying.
Find out if Jean is all right.
Well, I guess we need
know
to find out if she's all right. Dude, please. Get that smile off your face. That was rude as hell. Where do you live? Oh, in Bruma. Wait a minute. Aaron the Oglop Master. Oglop. Isn't that thing from Final Fantasy IX, the bug? Is that what your name's referencing? Because that's a deep cut that I get. Final Fantasy IX. Yep. Oh, I knew there was something familiar, but oh my god! Jesus Christ, that's a Skelleboner. Who was it that got turned into an Oglop? Oh right, it was Sid. Good times. It's the Boneyard Station employees. Yeah, that's right. They're demanding workers' compensation. All right, that's it. I gotta resort to cheese, I think. Now they're both low health. Maybe I can survive. Oh, and I'm on fire. Oh, I'm on fire. I'm so on fire. Wait, someone's alive in here. They want to get paid. Yeah, that's right. But I do want to pay my employees, Timur. Another one. Yeah, there's someone alive downstairs, I think. Screw this, man! I gotta stream Final Fantasy IX one of these days. Those skeletons interrupted me saying that. Uh-oh. That's not good. Storm Rider Scroll. I am glad you guys don't care that I'm 100% obviously cheesing this entire game. The character kind of reminds me of Crazy Frog. And that's one I had not considered, but you're absolutely right. Mutton. I need that in another game. That's kind of funny. I found it in Oblivion. Oh, what's this? Ceramic plates. I thought I heard someone alive down here. Ah!
Come out! Come out! What have we here? A visitor. I'm afraid you've missed the party. The guest of honor has already left. You
What?
won't be leaving, though. I'll see to that now.
Oh no, she's evil! Wasn't she one of the guild members? Traitor! Good thing I have spell absorption, the slurp ring. Oh shoot, she just knocked the shit out of my hand. No, it broke. Alright, I'll have to use this fire staff. Oh!
Are they?
Right.
Are they gone?
It's the master of illusion. I'm glad I pulled my mouse to the right there at the last second.
But I just couldn't move. He killed them all. Just slaughtered them. I saw his face. I saw the king of
It's the Dark Brotherhood guy? Nah. This is the guy who went invisible as prank.
I couldn't believe my eyes. I think the only reason I'm alive is because I was invisible. But even so, I think he saw me. He killed them, one by one. The King of Worms stood over him, right before he died. And he, well, it looked like he sucked out Volanaro's soul.
Jesus.
He said something about Echo Cave and destroying the Mages Guild. Then he looked right at me and grinned.
He wanted a witness.
You've got to do something.
Okay.
It's not safe here. Leave before he comes back.
You should also do the same. I like how they turned this Mages Guild into like a little mini linear dungeon. The Khajiits must descend from one Khajiit because the voice actor is sure as hell hereditary. Well, they only had so much budget. Let's listen to an old man talk about a necromancer for a little bit. Because I'm sure he's about to do a lot of talking.
You must be the Arcane University's linguistic.
T-Dog, I'm pretty sure Morrowind did good. Well, I didn't say otherwise. What?
How are you today?
Welcome. Any word from... He was the only one left?
The only
This
one
is
left.
worse than I thought. From what he's told
One
you,
sec, chat. Listen to this guy. I
Manimarco,
gotta
the King
grab
of
something.
Worms, is here in Cyrodiil and preying on our guild. This is something I'd never have dreamed. We'll need a few days to digest this new information. Should Jaskar arrive here, we'll see to it that he's well taken care of. Thank you.
Another few days, huh?
Andalindaris is an intemperate, bibulous philanderer and a dark elf. Other than that, he is perfectly suited to be a count.
That would mean lots of money. Maybe not so much in those days. Gaming was still kind of niche, right? Who knows? Maybe they spent all the money on the technology or whatever. And they're like, we don't need a lot of voice actors, just a few really talented ones. And then they didn't realize how hard it would be for one person to voice 100 people. But hey, the game we got, I think it looks really nice for its time. The sounds, not so much. Voice acting specifically. Now, I guess we gotta find another MILF, chat. What do you think? Anyone in chat know of an interesting quest we can start? I'm just gonna go to Breville. I'm gonna go to Breville and wander around. It's Cirque's turn to choose. I don't think Cirque played this one.
Hello there.
I really need your help.
I think she played it for like an hour or two or something. Oh, this is the place with the skooma den that they won't even let me into, even though I'm the king of skooma herself.
How are you? Good day.
Oh, hang on, I got a message. Oh, we got a comparison between Crazy Frog and... Okay, I gotta put this one on screen. I simply can't not. Which means I gotta safeguard against crashing, so... Okay, it didn't crash. Did not crash. Just give me a second. I want to put this on screen. You just gave me a web P? Is this a web P? Oh, man. Yeah, web P does not work. I wonder why it came to me in web P format. Find a small man? I thought it was a PNG. I think it's something when I download it from Discord or whatever. But that's okay. I'll just throw it in paint.net. In fact, Windows has already named that as the recommended... Oh, shoot. I just started playing one of my own pre-records. One of the videos that I sent some videos to Timmer so he could try his hand at a highlight. Got it off Google. They automatically converted to WebP. Right, because they did away with their JPEG. That was the standard, and now it's just broken. WebP to PNG. Okay. Now it should work. Perfect. So this is... This is a comparison. The eyes are remarkably similar. The shape, the color, the insanity. The only glaringly obvious thing is that Crazy Frog has no nose, but I guess that's something he can't help. It's just his he was born with a birth defect. Back. Okay. All right. You don't have to look at that anymore.
Have a good day now. It's my pleasure. Have a good day now.
See if we can make any funny potions. I really want to make a potion that's like fortify alchemy, so that we can do like a fortify alchemy loop and then create a potion that lets us jump 1,000,000 miles. I'd love to do that. Epic Tamriel prank idea: hide a tiny potted nernroot in your friend's house. Oh, that's evil. T-Dog, make galaxy gas goofy gas with the potion making bench. All right. Is there a potion making bench in this game? I don't even know. Let's see. So we want damage intelligence. That's what we want to make goofy gas. We got damage magica. That's pretty close. Here it is. Damage intelligence. So we're gonna damage. Oh, I ate it. Okay. I forgot how you make potions. I did too, because I just ate the only ingredients that damage intelligence. Well, we did it. We ate the goofy gas. Now we're dumb. We ate it. T-Dog, you want my tiny Tina saves? I did a lot of cool builds with them. Nah, Timur, my saves is on the PlayStation 4, and you're playing it on Steam.
Evening.
They're not compatible.
What's
How
going
does the
on
day
with you?
greet you, friend?
There are rumors that the Nords are attempting to capture the whole of Solstheim and remove the Imperial fort on the island.
I'm
Go
not
ahead, I'm
surprised.
listening.
What's
It
going
seems
on
that
with
Skyrim
you?
is always involved
I
in a
heard
border
people
dispute.
saying they ran into goblins around
Farewell.
here not long ago.
Well
I
met.
can't stand those
How
things.
goes it?
Horrid beasts. I hate the things.
Farewell.
Well met.
I love how the skooma addicts have
Greetings, fellow
the
Jesse.
exact same
At least the Oblivion gate outside
dialogue
the
as
city is
everyone
gone,
else.
although
Skyrim
news
reference?
from the rest of the Empire is still just as bad as ever.
For an older game, this looks pretty good. Just have to get it credit. Yeah, I know. They were onto something with the environment characters. Not so much. I don't have a picture of that guy we met a while ago.
Farewell.
But there was a really ugly dude that was part of a quest.
Hello.
He had like thick,
I'm Roxanne Bridget.
lopsided
I help the
eyebrows. Like this.
boys.
Look at this woman. Look at her
They get a
eyeballs.
little squirrely sometimes, find it hard to cope. So I help out.
Look at her eyeball. But then you go outside, you look at the environment, and it's gorgeous. Look at that atmosphere. The night sky even looks great. Well, great. Look at your phone. Look what I posted. Oh, I think Timur got a picture of that NPC. No, no, it's just a picture of these two talking. Games that look like this are peak games. Games these days are gross.
Hi there.
I don't know. I still like a lot
How
of
do you
games
do?
that come out.
It's always a pleasure to hear
I just wanna buy
little
skooma,
fella
man.
speak at chapel. She has a real way with words.
She is very well
Today's your
spoken.
lucky day,
I
so
understand
let's
she
hear it.
teaches those skills.
What's
as
going
well.
on with you?
Good day.
I've heard that
Good
the Nord
day.
warrior.
T-Dog is about to go to 101 subs. I see someone playing Oblivion, I click. Ah, I read those out of order, and now I sound presumptuous. skooma flavored goofy gas. So, the one who waits. Even though you like Skyrim more than Oblivion, tell me, what quest should I do? Tell me a quest that you like. And if I haven't done it, I'll do it. Because we're waiting for the Mages Guild to advance, so I'm just killing time. So if you have a quest request, then put it in chat. And that goes for everybody. I'm going to talk to this guy.
Well met. Old, worn, and wicked. Wet, wounded, and wild.
This guy's on the skooma.
Empty as the eastern horizon. Dusk on the Nibbin. Solemn and bitter as the grave. Good day.
The fuck?
I really need your help. I'm sorry to impose upon you like this.
I think we found another
but
mill.
I'm in need of assistance, and I don't know what to do. My husband, Alaron, is missing.
Another missing husband?
It all started when Alaron became foolish and started gambling.
Oh, let's go gambling.
He'd visit the arena every week and spend our hard-earned money.
Oh, damn
on
it.
bets. I told him to stop, but he didn't listen. He was certain he could win us a fortune.
Everyone is missing their
nicer, like the
husbands.
Imperial
Yeah,
City.
I guess the last
It didn't
two
take
were
long
not
for
really
Alaron
married,
to begin losing.
but
He resorted to borrowing
Still.
money from a usurer to cover his losses and place new bets. As you can imagine, it didn't pay off. He ended up owing
Sure
around
thing,
500
lady.
gold. We could never have that
I
kind of
hate
money to pay back the usurer.
gamblers. Plot twist, all these missing husbands are in the same place. I usually just wander around and see where my intuition takes me. Other than that, I play the main story till the Oblivion Gates open, then I go grind, get XP and gold from the Oblivion Gates. Wow, I guess then my intuition tells me that we helped this
Yesterday,
woman.
the usurer, Curtin Grow Dragle, sent for
Oh, and
my
just a
husband
heads up,
to meet
this is
him
a
at the lonely
like
Suitor Lodge.
I will try
He hasn't
my
returned since.
damnedest to completely
for his
ignore
life.
any balance this game
Curtin isn't
has
known for his
and
patience.
exploit the hell out of it.
Please, I'm not
I've
wealthy,
already duped a
but
bunch
I'd
of
give
fucking
anything to
scrolls
see
and
Alaron
shit.
Again.
And I used paintbrushes to climb a wall. It was great.
You will?
I'm just here for the funniness.
Farewell and be careful.
This is why I
I'm
play
afraid.
Oblivion.
I do miss
and
him
Skyrim.
so. And when he gets
And
back,
I love the DLCs.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we're
kill
gonna
him
get
for
to it when I
making me
beat the main
worry
story.
like this.
We're moving on to Shivering Isles and the other one with
Farewell
the dude and the
be
other dude.
careful.
P-Dog, do a quest called A Door to Nibbin Bay. Is that the quest I just started, Timur? I swear to fucking God. No. Knights of the Nine. Yes, that's what it's called. Knights of the Nine. I always forget that one because, to be honest, Shivering Isle, it seems more interesting to me. I've never played either. I played the base game of Oblivion, never beat it. So I will be experiencing the last 2/3 of the game that I didn't play blind, and then the DLC blind. Lonely Suitor Lodge. Interesting place to start our look. Oh, another Daedric agent.
Good hunting. Keep your eyes on City Swimmer.
She's had a little too much to drink.
She's not in the canals.
Yeah, Mythic Dawn commentaries.
I've heard that City Swimmer has learned the value of
How
not
are
being
you?
seen. Quite
What's
impressive.
the news
And she'll
from the
teach you
other
to
And it's kind of funny because my characters are usually high elf.
I hear the legions have been
I think I'm playing a
recalled from
Breton right now.
Portsmouth.
Oh yeah, you haven't seen my character. Yeah, I'm playing a Breton right now. She's
Black Marsh and many of the Argonian slaves have returned to their tribes.
These Pokemon that I'm building are
Land
garbage.
of the Argonians is a strange place.
Timur, Pokemon is about loving your
Leave me
Pokemon
alone.
and getting along.
Its scent is unfamiliar.
Good Eye is very protective of her sisters in the Mages Guild.
Look at the spikes.
She's
How do you
quite
do?
skilled at creating illusions.
I've heard she'll do.
It's also
anything
weird
for other
because high
guild
elves seem to
members
run and
and
move
that
a bit
she's an
faster compared to the other
excellent
races. You know, there's actually a reason for that. A character's height determines
How
their
are
walk
you
speed,
today?
and the high elves are taller on average. If I were to reduce my character's scale by half, I would also reduce my character's speed by half. Interesting little tidbit about this game. But you're absolutely right.
Hey, yeah, what do you want?
All right, Shrek, tell me what you know.
None of your damn business. I'd tell you if I liked you, and I don't.
You know what that's code for? Bribe
I'm
me.
listening. What a thoughtful... Maybe I know him, maybe I don't. But since you're so interested, I know something that could jar my memory.
Oh, you're going to do a tournament with all your teams from all those games that you played. That actually sounds interesting. It's also interesting because Khajiits can jump higher, too. Maybe that's race-based.
I just learned that a family heirloom, the Axe of Dragol, which one of my stupid relatives lost, is located on Fort Grief Island in Nibbin Bay. My informant tell me it's hidden in the main keep at the center. Don't know what's guarding it, but I'm sure you can handle it.
If you like watching VODs, you should look at my
me.
Skyrim
I'll
playthrough
tell you
because
exactly where Alaron
I did a
is.
full Khajiit unarmed build for that and called myself Kitty Fisticuffs. It was VR, so you know I ended up punching my way through the whole game. Well, not the whole game. I used the bow a little bit because it was fun to use a bow. I found an exploit in the VR version where you can like machine gun the bow and sort of skip the draw animation because there's no animations for your attacks. Great fun, great fun. That's one hell of an underbite. He's an orc, man.
Then Alaron may not be coming home from his journey for a very long time. Like, permanently.
Okay, Jesus, you don't have
Whenever
to say
you're
that.
ready, and it better be soon, I'll have a boat waiting for you to get to Fort Grief Island.
Let's go.
Yeah. Time's wait. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, yeah.
Are you ready to...
Yeah, yes, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Are you ready to... Fine.
Thank you.
Lucky I'm not making you swim.
Okay, let's go to the boat. Found out that in Skyrim... Spent a little too much time learning about the lore. Are you ready to... Are you ready to... Are you ready to... I should have just kept saying no. Orcs can become clutch in certain situations because of the race berserk ability. I was just mentioning like a smithing build that I was doing in Skyrim VR on my own time.
Hi there.
And you're right, that deal double damage, take half damage is ridiculously overpowered. Forget about clutch, it can get you basically out of any situation. Boat. I'm glad that this is one of those self-guiding boats. You're lucky I'm not making you swim. Okay, where are we exactly? Oh, yeah, I could have swam here, actually. Jokes aside. The gate is opened elsewhere. Well, I'm not from elsewhere, so I don't know how to open this gate, okay? I have bad memories about this quest. Oh, really? Maybe don't tell me because it might be spoilers. Or is it because it's frustrating to get in there? Longswords were fine, but two-handed hammers worked wonders with that build. I don't know, something about orcs wielding a two-handed weapon, it feels appropriate. I remember getting stuck here for a month. Well, Timmer, can you please save me the trouble? My DPS was off the charts? Oh, you must have been a victim of Morrowind's poor level, like, scaling or whatever. This was when I was still in school. Okay, how do I get in here? Someone's got an... Oh, wait, there's a button literally right there. Trying a two-handed build right now, but I'm not dealing near as much damage as I would with swords. I was but a child when I played Morrowind, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Ah, that was my experience playing it as a child as well. Coming directly from Skyrim, I was like, where's the map marker?
It appears as though Kurdan has tricked another poor soul with his axe.
Oh, now this one's fake too? When will I get to join the gang of sultry seductresses?
You haven't guessed it yet? There never was any axe of Dragol. I fell for the same trick. In my case, he told me if I retrieved the axe, he'd erase my debts.
Oh, dude has
I
a
was
5 head?
to believe him.
Dude has a 360 head. The shit
You're
goes
now
all the way
prey
around.
in Kurdan's insane hunt, just like I am. And here we'll most likely die. Clever ruse. Hear me out before you leave.
What do you mean before you leave? You just... They locked us in
I only
here.
wish to return. Hear me out before you leave.
Okay, surely there's a way out. Surely. Oh, there's an interior. I was 11 and 12 when I played Skyrim. I knew the game would be beautiful, and based off what my friends were saying about the game, it's pretty sold on Skyrim. So, you played Morrowind first? Interesting, interesting. I literally went backwards from Skyrim. I played Skyrim first, and I played this one, didn't really like it. Actually, what happened was I became a vampire, and I got stuck somewhere where I couldn't walk or run or fast travel away. I don't have a torch at all. That sucks. Sort of. I spent my childhood playing Skyrim. I grew up with it. Lost hundreds of days to gameplay to it. Well, yeah, I went backwards too. Well, Skyrim can be a jumping off point for a lot of people because it's very accessible, but then you might find that you actually really like RPGs. And then before you know it, you're playing Baldur's Gate. Ah! What do you mean? I guess that's fair. I'm gonna check this place out in a minute. Looks like there was a giant ball and chain thingy that I didn't see. Classic. Where's Mercurio when you need him? What? A hard chest? Well, I can definitely use skills and a functional gameplay to get in here and not something else. Like... Oh, okay. First of all, I drop 3 of them. Double click an equipable item with multiple stacks. And then... Wow, I opened it. Wow, chat, look at me. I got the wine. Did you see that shit? skill. That's pretty handy. Oh, I've come across a bottle of wine with markings I've never seen before. This is actually a quest. Can barely make out shadow banished wine and label. It must be quite valuable. I should hold on to it until I find out more. Wow. Yay, wine. Oblivion doing Oblivion things. I have never had any issues with the lockpicking. It's always been my least favorite part of this game because I never once figured out how to actually do it properly. I always didn't quite get it. And then I look it up, kind of have it explained to me, and then I'd try it again, and it would never just click. The Oblivion lockpicking fucking sucks, says Tamara. The lockpicking is a little weird when you do it properly. It's not intuitive in the slightest. And you know what is more intuitive? Duping items. But once it clicks, like you said, you got it. There's no platter glitch to get me through. Okay, this is where we died. Listen, chat, I have no shame duping and cheesing everything that I can dupe and cheese. Glowing hot amulet. Here we go. Where's the tripwire or whatever? It's just a trigger zone. Don't worry about cheesing or duping. I know some people would... Wait a minute, they're just hovering there. There's nothing to even suggest that they're being held up. Come on. Come on, Bethesda. I never duped or cheesed in Oblivion, so seeing this is pretty fun. Hang on. There's a little something I gotta show you after I'm out of here then, because you will get a kick out of it, I'm sure. It's a little tiny ah! I saw the holes. A tiny little oversight that they left in, and they probably were like, "Oh, no one's ever gonna actually use that or for anything, right?" Yep, just jump right in there. Fireball underwater. Cannot cast range spells underwater. Oh, this is just the... I'm going backwards. I'm sure they had fun looking for them and just shrugged it off like there's no way no one finds this. I think in this case, they might have not known that it could be a destructive... I'm being intentionally vague here, so that I can just show it to you. I thought I would be out of here by now. Wait, am I back where I start? Yeah, I'm back where I started. So I just jumped over the hole that I wanted to jump over anyway. Here we go. Wasn't I just here? So, wait, where does this lead? Bethesda doing Bethesda things. We gotta have some Fallout games on this channel at some point. Here we go, here we go. Oh god! It's the goofy gas! Run! I'm rather curious, but aren't you a little concerned for Elder Scrolls 6? A little, yeah. Definitely a little bit. It will definitely be a while before I end up playing it, because I know there's those, like, day one bugs they gotta iron out over the next 3 years of game being released. Like, I have no idea how I succeeded that. Literally no understanding. New Vegas is the best Fallout game. I tend to agree. You've got to be kidding me. I came all this way! When is the release date? I don't know. When did they say they were going to release that game? Speaking of Fallout, did you like the show? I never watched it. To be honest, I'm not huge on TV. I heard it was good. And I might give it a shot. Who knows? Video game, television, and movies has not been kind to me. Not trying to flex, but I beat New Vegas and the DLCs on survival. Oh, I never did that. Well, looks like I'm lost. Well, looks like I'm not lost anymore. Okay, buddy.
I only wish to... Kurdan doesn't make most of his money being a simple user.
Is there a key that you have, maybe?
Don't bother. The door to this place is now locked. One of them will have the key to the door. That's Kurdan's rule. I wish I could help more, but I can't fight.
Oh, so one of the skeletons does have a key. But which one? I can't 100% Skyrim. It's too dear to my heart. Oh, yeah. T-Dog, do you see why I got lost here? Yes, I do. You know, we could use that exploit I was talking about to break the sequence of this quest, but I won't. What I will do, though, is I'll demonstrate the theory. So, I have a bugged item in my inventory, and it's the humble paintbrush. So, if I were to shift-click one of these and drop it on the ground, as you can see, it appears that the game engine does not apply any physics to it whatsoever, and so the dropped paintbrush simply hovers in the air. Unfortunately, they forgot to also not give the paintbrush any collision. So you can stand right on the paintbrush. Yeah, stand right on the paintbrush, and then drop another one right in front of you, and jump to that one. And congratulations, you've made yourself like a ladder of paintbrushes that you can climb up and reach any height that you so desire. In a previous episode, I did this to climb the walls and get out of bounds in the Imperial City. It was pretty fun. The oldest game I ever played was something called Deus Ex. Yeah, that's an old PC stealth action game. I've heard of it. I guess the oldest game I've ever played would be Yar's Revenge for the Atari 2600. I even have
the last mistake you'll ever make.
Whoa, 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 whoa! These guys weren't in here before. He's got bugged breaches. Anyway, I have a cart for collector's purposes. I found it at a game store for a few bucks. I was like, wow, Yar's Revenge for the Atari 2600. I was about to say, who is this guy? Yeah, he spawned after I finished that conversation. For sure, I came down here before I had to. Deus Ex isn't the oldest game I ever played. It was the old Super Mario games on the Game Boy Advance. The Game Boy Advance. It's possible that Deus Ex came out first, but probably not. T-Dog Stream Cross Country Canada. I hear someone taking damage. Now I'm taking damage. Oh, he was dying of the goofy gas. He inhaled too much nitrous oxide. The goofy gas, it claimed his life. I loved Tonic Trouble on the I was about 7 or 8 years old when I played those Mario games on the Game Boys. Kind of hazy. There are Mario games on the Game Boy and the Game Boy Advance. If it was the Game Boy, it was definitely before Deus Ex. If it was on Game Boy Advance, it could have been as late as like 2002. And that was after Deus Ex. I don't know. I'm not familiar enough with any of those games. T-Dog stream Tonic Trouble is good, I swear. I don't have, like, any real reason to do that, Timber. I'm sorry. I don't know about that. I don't know what it's like. Maybe if you gave me a rundown. Yeah, I grew up in the O's. Ah! Oh, the goofy gas! Oh! You guys are making me feel old as fuck. Well, you know, I also grew up in the O's. Like, yeah, as early into the O's as you can possibly go without it being the 9s.
Hello, who's there?
I hear a man with another key. But you know, I've graduated university, so feel old. I've defeated all the hunters. I should search the body. Bet your ass I'm searching that body. Kids born in 2010 are high schoolers now. I know, it's crazy. I graduated undergrad in 2010. My aunt showed me how to get extra lives in Mario Advance series with jumping on Turtle Shell while bouncing it off the walls. Ah, the classic infinite life glitch. You know, if you told somebody I graduated undergrad in 2010, they might look at you and say, God, that makes me feel so old. So now I assume that I have these keys. I can just unlock the gate. I just opted into doing some work instead of doing higher education. I'm on track to working on professional race team. You know, well, you know, Tamara, I might be a college graduate, but even I have to admit, if you can get into one of those trades like that, there's money to be made. But I got a key. First FPS I played was GoldenEye. What just happened?
I'm impressed that you killed all my clients. Doesn't matter. More will come along.
It was locking me in place while they killed the NPC. I see.
Lusting for blood.
Didn't want to go into student debt and
Too
stuck
bad
paying it
about
off.
Alan.
That's smart, Timmer.
Didn't need
I
him
only did it
anymore now
because I
that
had
you're
a
here.
savings account,
At
and
least
I didn't
now
pay a
he's
dime
free of his debt.
of student loans. College is good for some people. Made a lot of friends, and it was a great experience. But overall, I wouldn't do it again. I wouldn't do it again either. But that's only because I already acquired the knowledge that I would go to undergrad school for.
Do you really think I could afford to let you leave?
Yeah. He's gonna kill me. Well, try. Oh, yes, I remember playing Double Dash with siblings. That game is a lot of fun. And Smash Melee. And there's the real key. I tried applying to Walmart, and they said I needed a degree to stock shelves. I got the same treatment, Timmer. University didn't get me work, but it did make me a better writer, and, you know... I'm working on things in that area. Very exciting things. I wish I could talk more about it. I honestly do. I can't wait for the moment. You know what? I'm just gonna stop talking. college degree to be a stalker. I know. That's insane. Like, when will I need to tell the shelves about Irish writer James Joyce? RNG gods always blessed me in Double Dash. Yes, I love getting that chain chomp. Oh, I have to tell this lady her husband is dead. This sucks.
I fear grave tidings.
Oh, grave tidings
Something's
indeed.
wrong, I can tell.
He's
When I
dead.
saw the grave look on your face,
He lives no longer.
then Alaron's death has been avenged. I told him that the gambling would lead to this,
Oh, wait, what
that
time is
foolish
it?
man, but he never
Whoa.
listened. Before you go, I have this
This
for
was
you.
the last quest. that I'm
Alaron
doing
told me
today.
that if he ever got in trouble, this could be used to bail him out of jail.
Here's the thing, Timmer. If you really wanted
He'll
to get one of those shitty
not be
minimum
needing
wage
it any
jobs,
longer.
you need to
And I
find
want
one that's
you to have
actually
it.
hiring. I
I'll not
suspect
take
they
no for
quote-unquote
an
need a
answer.
degree because they
I know
didn't
you
want
did all
to
you
hire
could.
anyone at all.
And for that, I
They just
thank
wanted the
you.
tax benefits.
Now please, go in peace. I wish to be alone.
I tell all my friends all the time I will lie for them on job applications. They put me down as a reference. Well, here's the problem, though. When a company wants a college degree for a stocking shelf, they just want to turn down a certain number of applicants for not being qualified and then receive benefits from the government. And it happens all the time where I'm from. Hey, T-Dog. Don't put me down as a reference, Timmer. I'm not going to lie for you. This is all on camera. It's public. It's publicly available, Timmer. Your fraud is publicly available. What, for real? Yeah. Because there's a little thing where if you can prove that your company is hiring and then prove that your company is not receiving applicants and they claim that they don't want to work, then the government will give you tax breaks as a company. I didn't know they get assistance or credits. It's a big reason why a lot of people are like applying for all these jobs with really high degrees and they just can't land them even though they're perfectly qualified. And it's what Cirque said is if you put them on Indeed and stuff instead of like hiring in person or through a personal email, then it's an easy way to prove that you've been looking for applicants, but it just doesn't seem to lead anywhere. Because, you know, I've spent the last few months spamming my job application all over the place, and it's just nothing. The only leads come from nepotism now. It's all bot jobs and stuff. Apply through a temp agency. Yeah, unfortunately, they usually require a little greased palms. And that's another problem. How are you supposed to pay them to give you a job if you don't have a job? I guess that's why I'm streaming instead of working. Streaming and writing. That's all I can do. Wow, that was fun. Let me just put it over here real quick. I've been working since I was 15. It sucks. Yeah, I know, but Timmer, you're close to your like dream job, right? Keep at it, man. The ones I used were free. The company pays to them to find applicants. That would be nice, but I think the only ones we have here are like the one that we have in town. It's a very small town. We might not have all the services. I subbed, by the way. Oh my God, Timmer was right. 101 subs. Thank you. Is the stream done? Yes, no. Let me just talk for a little bit, and then we'll end. Oh, that's wrong. To be continued. Here we go. Hopefully, I can catch you playing next time. Well, that's great news because I'm going live tomorrow, same time, And then I will go live the next day. Every weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we do streams. I will not be playing Oblivion again. I will be playing Majora's Mask tomorrow, and the next day, maybe I'll do more Oblivion, or we might look at some gaming magazines, which is something we do on this channel. So we can flip through the pages, find the biggest ass, and laugh at it. Good times. Oh, yes, and there's a Discord in the description where you can get notifications. Ooh, Majora's Mask. Ah, I see you're a cultured individual. Oh, yes, and I hang out on the Discord server, too, so, yeah. You know, Chad, I think I hit a new high for viewer numbers. I saw it go to 10 for just a second. For just a second. That's pretty good. I did play Ocarina of Time. That's one I will be playing eventually. I'm planning on playing every Zelda game eventually. Same for every Metal Gear Solid game. I'll be starting up a playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 2 at some point. And I've been planning another RimWorld. I was gonna try again because we have 2 failed RimWorld plays files. And here's Timmer with the Play Harry's Awakening again, which is my signal to cut the stream. So daily advice. I'll take it easy. I enjoyed finding a cool diet. Wow, hey, thanks. I enjoyed having a cool chatter. That's right. Slim Jim the Third, you know it, Timmer. Tip of the day. My favorite Legend of Zelda game is Harry's Awakening. Tip of the day, avoid Harry's Awakening at all costs. Bye. Well, yeah, Timmer, it kind of stuck now. Daily advice is a thing that if I remember to do it, I'll do it. Okay, bye for reals now.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.